Alright, YouTube, what is up? Today I'm bringing you another top 5. But we're not doing junglers today. We're going to do the top 5 mids currently in Smite. Try to be as up to date as possible with everything I talk about, because there was a patch a couple days ago. We'll start at number 5 and work our way up to the best god. We'll start at 5, work our way to 1. That's just how we'll do it. We're going to start doing everything that way. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Number 5, I have Zeus coming in. Reason for Zeus not being higher than 5 and being where he is because of his lack of mobility and the fact that he needs certain gods to be picked for him or just not be picked on the other team. So when there's, say, gods like Bellona, Odin, even Ravana, they can all dive and sit on a Zeus, and that becomes an issue. Anytime Zeus has to position perfectly, it can be very rough. It's also good to have a Geb on his team, or even just pure setup. If the other team can't get a Geb, then say you have a Zeus and you, or not a Zeus, sorry, a Athena, and you can just keep everyone away from the Zeus. That can be huge. But basically, Zeus either needs to not be able to get locked down and not have people sit on him, or he needs to have a team that can peel amazing for him. One or the other. That's why I only have him at 5. Now, on the other hand, he's amazing at pub stomping and raked. His clear is awesome early. He can put out a lot of pressure. If you do position correctly, you dumpster kids. And you're pretty much looking for those bounces off the early game. You're looking for a 2, bounce off the 2 onto the enemy gods, and then just get as much poke possible. Just get off as much damage. Mid to late game, you're looking to one-shot people. Let's be real. Zeus dumpsters if played correctly and positioned correctly. But because it's hard to position correctly, I have him at number 5. Build, you're looking at a Zeus. You're going mage boots, the damage boots. You're going dynasty plate helm. If you're feeling greedy, you can go do more. But then you're just looking for some CDR. And more damage, some pen, rod, tootie, all the normal stuff. The build's not too drastic, doesn't change too much with Zeus. Pretty straightforward. You're looking to burst people, you're looking to one-shot them. That was number 5 on our list. We're working our way up to number 4. Now, this is going to be kind of strange, maybe to some people, maybe not to others. I have Raijin at number 4. I think Raijin is amazing. I think he does come online mid to late, but his clear is very good against everyone other than, like, I don't know, the hardest clearing gods, like an Isis or something. His clear is actually pretty good early. And then his actual damage potential just skyrockets mid to late game. It's a lot of burst. He does have mobility. Now that his ult has longer time, you can control that ult a little bit more. I really feel like he's going to be a top 4 pick. You're going to see him more everywhere, ranked, competitive, casuals, everywhere. I think he's fun to play, really strong, and once people learn the proper way to play him and the right setups and combos of other gods to run with a Raijin, you're going to do work. It's also really hard to play against a Raijin just because he's so mobile and has so much burst. It's kind of scary. Build for him, to me, is the same. While I'm not a mid, obviously, this is just my opinion. It's pretty much the same as Zeus. You're looking for some damage, some CDR. It's okay to pick up one tank item if you really need it. But you're looking for the boots, mage boots, dynasty plate helm. Do more if you're feeling greedy. Then some pen, some Ratatouille, and whatever final items you feel. Book of Thoth might not even be a bad thing. Just, you're doing a lot of damage. That's your goal. CDR does help because, like I said, you're very bursty. You're not really sustaining. So the more times you can burst or kills you get, the better you'll do. Now we work our way up to number 4. Isis is my number 4. Isis has been played pretty much forever. While some people stop playing her, we'll continue to play her. That's just how it works. In this meta, she still works very well. She's very aggressive, has the early push. Early push leads into steals on speed and blue buff, which are actually almost as strong. Like, if you can steal speed in blue, it's better than like going for early gold furies. There's less risk, you can get out the pressure easier, and it'll turn into fights a lot easier than just poking out a gold fury, you know? So having that pressure is huge. Build potential early is huge. While she falls off later, you just have to build a team comp around it. But I think she's just her fundamental play is very simple for a lot of people. I think she works very well in ranked the most. She does have her position in competitive with the right team comps, of course. But just ranked in general, she can pub stomp, she can dumpster. You can build however you feel comfortable doing. I've seen people build tanky on her, meaning breastplates, more life, whatever, and just play as kind of like you can't kill me, I'm going to use my ult properly. If you focus me, my team's going to win type of thing. Or you can go damage. And people go boots and a dynasty plate helm into some pen, some more damage, some Ratatouille, and just play like a normal mage. I've seen people go Book of Thoth. Whichever is comfortable for you is going to be your best bet on this god because she can be played in so many ways. But the most fun, obviously, is going to be building like a mage, bursting people down, and crushing. I'll look to do that. Number 2 on the list, we have Janus. Janus's mobility and damage and low cooldown on his abilities is insane. It will forever be why he's in top 5. It will always be in top 5. It's just how it's gonna work. While your early clear isn't amazing, you're just good no matter what. Almost every team comp you fit into, you have mobility, you can move your team around the map, you have a ton of damage. Your positioning is kind of important, but you can learn how to position on Janus very easily. Look to use your walls and your team to separate you from other people. You don't have to be in other people's face. And the fact that you just have portals on portals and mobility, short cooldowns, and high damage is just something you can't deny. You can't say Janus isn't one of the best mids. It's impossible. In this meta, it can be rough if you're playing against high clear comps, like the other team is high clear mid jungle combo, and you're getting invaded or whatever. So try to pair Janus with something that can fight early or can put up pressure early, and just watch out for your matchups and don't get taken advantage of because your early clear, your level 1, 2, 3 isn't exactly an insta clear. Just the way it works. But once you get past that, you're amazing. Your team fight's amazing. Look to fight opposite sides of the map with the Janus ult. It'll be fine. Don't waste your Janus ult. Now we come in at number 1, top mid. I already know people are going to argue with me. I already know people aren't going to see it my way. But from what I've watched and if played at a high level, not even played perfectly, just played, if a top level player plays this god, the team usually does well. It's just what I see. Scylla comes in at number 1. They buff Scylla out the ass. With purple pot and red buff and soulstone, the new starter item, she clears at like level 1 or 2. It's insane. She does a ton of damage. Now because her clear is so high, she's gotta be putting out damage, right? Well, yeah, she does. You pair Scylla with any kind of setup in the jungle combo in the mid lane, she can actually fight early now. This is new. That's never a thing. Scylla could never fight early. She could do damage mid to late, and she could one-shot people really late. Well, now she can do damage at level 1, she can clear at level 1, she can farm early, comes online instantly at level 5, she gets online mid game, and then she's even more online late game. It's crazy. The combo between the 2 and the 1 late game, it's for like 1300 if you're full built on any squishies, any mages, any hunters, any squishy assassins. Assassins. Late game, your ult one-shots people, any squishies. You do damage to tanks, assuming you build normal, build boots, build dynasty blade helm, build PDR if you need it, build penetration, build rod, build soul reaver. You're gonna one-shot people, you're gonna do constant damage. It's insane. She's just very, very strong in the right hands. You got a dash for mobility, so she's fairly safe as long as you don't waste it. You got a root to lock people down. She has a slow and burst on her too, and she's got a crazy ult that can reset assuming you hit it. Now, I realize a lot of people will have trouble playing her. Put in the time, because if you can land abilities, which is the basis of every god in the game, is your mechanics. If you can land her abilities, you will crush people. Especially right now, in the meta, with the way she's buffed and the way the meta works, you will do very well. I recommend you play her. I recommend you play the other 4 gods. If you guys have any questions or any comments, you can put them in comments below, obviously. If you have anything you want to say, argue, any other types of videos you want to see, let me know. But those are my top 5 mids. If I'm playing mid, I'm playing one of those gods, usually Scylla. You guys know I love to play Scylla in the jungle even because it's fun and she's actually not bad. Like, it's obviously not a top pick, but it's super fun to do because she's crazy. Yeah, go try these gods. Let me know what you think, and I will see you all in the next video.